Reno, Reno.
Twice the fun.
Twice as many reasons to come.
Twice the greenery.
Twice the scenery.
Reno, Reno.
Choose the one for you.
The Big Money Match Game, weekdays at 5.
It's a game for the uninhibited. And our stars this week, Betty Thomas and Brian Matthews. Watch their bodies do the talking on Body Language. And here's the star of Body Language, Tom Kennedy.
Hello there. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you very much. Obviously, we have a lot of folks in our audience today for the Olympics. You know, it's crazy. I told you a couple weeks ago that this is the unofficial Olympic game show. But we actually have, and this is the truth, we have an official Olympic water in Los Angeles for the Olympics. It's from our local mountains. And I have suggested to the committee that we import our air from Buenos Aires, but they probably won't go along with it. Would you like to play our game? Let's meet our players, starting with Miss Betty Thomas from Hill Street Blues. Is that a bad idea, Buenos Aires?
That's not a bad idea.
I should say Sergeant Betty Thomas, and you're doing such a wonderful job.
Well, Sergeant Lucy Bates, in real life, I'm not really a sergeant, Tom. Maybe that's not clear to you.
It is Sergeant Lucy Bates. I apologize.
Yeah, it is. That's okay. This time.
What's next for Sergeant Lucy Bates? They going to promote you again next season?
Well, there is something new. I was doing roll call before I was inside, and now I'm going outside to be a patrol sergeant.
Oh.
So I get to go downtown again.
Exposed to even more danger.
Yes, than ever before.
Well, we wish Lucy the very best.
Thanks, Ben.
We have 2 new contestants because yesterday we had a champion waltz out of here with $22,000, I believe, $22,300. So we have some new contestants now. The first one is Kim. What's your last name?
Rumbaugh.
Kim Rumbaugh. Tell us about yourself, Kim.
I am originally from Kansas City, but now I work and live and go to school in Pasadena, and I'm a marketing representative in the footwear industry, which means I sell shoes.
I see. Good to see you, and good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
From the young and the restless, Mr. Brian Matthews. Otherwise known as Eric Garrison.
That's right.
And Eric Garrison is, what'd you tell us what's in store for Eric now?
Well, I'm not supposed to know it yet, but
we won't tell
he got one of the girls on the show pregnant. Oh. Well, she got me drunk one night and took advantage of me.
Oh, wow.
So that whole story is going to come up.
We will certainly watch for that.
Okay.
Okay. And Bruce, what is your last name?
Du Bois.
Tell everyone about Bruce Du Bois.
Well, I'm now living in Glendale, California. I'm originally from Philadelphia, PA, and I work as a word processor.
Word processor, all right. We do a little of that around here. We process the words by acting them out so that you can solve a puzzle. We'll show you how that works. Betty Thomas, if you would, please, down into acting position. And Kim Rumbaugh. Now, what we're going to do is give you 60 seconds, and we're going to show you 5 of 7 words that will fit into a puzzle. We'll show you the puzzle a little bit later on. And the more words you get, Kim, the easier it will be to solve that puzzle. Y'all set there, Sarge?
Try to get going, you know.
All right. We have 60 seconds on the clock. Here's your first word, and go.
Hey, you are putting on contact lenses.
Yes. There's one.
You're mist. You're putting on a cap. It's cold. It's winter. You're in a blizzard. You're in a storm. No, you're a hoodlum. You're a crook. You're a criminal.
Pass.
Pass. Next word.
Ironing. You're the ironing board. You are pressing down on something.
Press is it. Next word.
You're thinking. You had a thought. You had an idea. You forgot.
Yes. Next word.
You're pulling down the window shade.
Yes. Now this is your final word, Kim.
Okay. You're looking through a telescope. A periscope on a submarine. You're a pirate. You're a crook. You're a spy.
Yes. Good. You tried it through a spyglass she was using.
Oh.
Good going. Got all 5 of them. That's a rather auspicious start for this Thursday. 5 words you got. Here's a $100 puzzle. Since it's our first one, I'll read it for you. You blank these against your blank if you want to blank on that blank neighbor who blank to blank her blank. Now, here are your 5 words. Let's see if it helps you. I'm sure it will. There's 1, And the final one. All right, you press these against your contact lenses if you want to spy on that blank neighbor who forgot to blank her window shade. Kim?
Binoculars?
Is it binoculars? You did it. You did it. Now, do you know that from this puzzle, or do you have a pair of binoculars?
I'm psychic.
Let's put it all together. You press these against your contact lenses if you want to spy on that beautiful. Oh, I thought it was going to be nosy. Neighbor who forgot to lower her window shade. You have $100, and the first team to reach $500 wins our game and a chance to shoot for $10,000. We'll be back with Brian's team right after this. Good work there, kid.
Bet you can't tempt Sarge's tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. She does everything by the book. Ooh.
Hey, Sarge, Honey Nut Cheerios got crunchy nuts.
And tasty golden honey.
Nuts and honey? Maybe I better investigate.
It's gonna tempt your tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. It's a honey of an oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Kid, you got a real future. That's off the record.
It's a honey of an oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Add the flavor of tangy cheddar cheese to a thicker cut potato chip, and you get O'Grady's brand au gratin potato chips with a heartier cheese taste and a deeper cut that cradles lots of tangy cheddar flavor. So for the hearty taste of more cheese and more potato, taste O'Grady's au gratin. The more cheese, more potato chip.
If you'd like to become a contestant here on Body Language, just send a postcard with your name and address to Contestants, Body Language, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Or, if you're in Southern California, then call area code 213-467-5100. Here again is Tom Kennedy.
All right, Johnny, thank you. We have $100 for Betty Thomas's team. Brian Matthews' team has $0 because Brian hasn't had a chance yet. So Mr. Matthews, front and center for the acting position. And Bruce Du Bois. Is that what it is? Another $100 puzzle. Mr. Matthews, you all set?
I'm set. Let's go.
60 seconds on the clock, please. Here's your first word. And go.
You're a butterfly. You're singing. You're a little insect. You're a little insect, a bug.
You've got it. Next word.
You've got your date. You've got your sweetheart, girlfriend, gal.
Yes. Next word.
You're driving your car. You've got someone in the back seat.
Back seat's it. Next word.
Oh, you're making love to your. You're kissing somebody. Someone's biting your neck. You're necking. You're necking. Neck.
Pass.
You're eating popcorn.
Yes. Now, Bruce's final word.
You're making love. You're kissing. You're making out. Hickey?
Yes. Simple little hickey. You got all five.
Yeah.
Get over there. I know it. That was good going.
That was good.
That was good. You started big and then brought it down to where it was. Okay, so you got 5 words. It's another $100 puzzle. Here are the words you earned. There's one of them. And there's another. And one more. In the back seat of your bug at this blank, you can give your girlfriend popcorn and a hickey. What do you think?
Drive-in movie?
Is it a drive-in movie? You got it, Bruce. So you undoubtedly can fill in the other 2 blanks. What are in the back seat of your bug at this?
This picture theater or something
I guess
like that?
a drive-in, maybe at this outdoor theater, huh? Movie? What is it, number 4? Could we see that? Outdoor theater. You can give your girlfriend popcorn and a hickey. Oh, yes, okay. So you have $100, and the score is tied. Now, we'll come back with our $250 puzzles right after this. All right.
For getting Monday's spaghetti sauce out of Wednesday's laundry, Janet Fox, you've earned your stripes. For taking that ink spot and writing it off, Barbara Ford, you've earned your stripes. And so has Clorox Pre-Wash. No pre-wash works harder to break a stain's grip on fabric and pull it out in the wash than the one that's earned the name Clorox. A name that means clean. In the fight against stains, earn your stripes with Clorox Pre-Wash.
Hidden Valley Ranch in a bottle?
Oh, it is. After all these years.
Wow! Look how thick it is.
I pronounce it uniquely delicious.
The unique Hidden Valley Ranch blend of buttermilk, herbs, and spices in a bottle.
They couldn't.
They did.
My favorite.
At last, Hidden Valley Ranch in a bottle.
At last, Hidden Valley Ranch in a bottle.
Look! Fan mail for the Pine Trio! Everyone loves the cleaning job we do for Lysol Pine Action.
Thanks to the name Lysol.
Huh?
You'd be just another pine cleaner without the Lysol reputation.
She's right! We clean like Lysol can. Disinfect
to kill household germs.
Deodorize with the fresh pine scent.
You owe it all to Lysol.
Lysol deserves top billing. The Pine Action Cleaner with the great Lysol name.
The Panadol Discovery.
By Julie's wedding day, was I nervous? What a headache. And surprise, Bobby got leave from Europe. He saw I was hurting and gave me a pain reliever called Panadol.
He discovered it in Europe. 2 tablets are 1,000 milligrams strong, and it won't upset my stomach.
I never heard of Panadol, but by the time the guests arrived, my headache was gone.
Discover world-proven Panadol. Capsules and now easy-to-swallow coated tablets. As strong a pain reliever as you can buy, and it won't upset your stomach.
Saturday, in a CBS special presentation, a courageous band of rabbits fighting for their lives escape on a perilous journey.
All the world will be your enemy. Prince with 1,000 enemies. Whenever they catch you, they will kill you.
There's nowhere left to run. Watership Down, Saturday.
Back to Body Language. Our score is tied up. We have $100 for Betty Thomas's team and $100 for Brian Matthews' team. And as advertised, $250 puzzles coming up. Now, if neither team makes it to $500, we'll have a play-off puzzle. Kim, this time you go into acting position down here. Betty Thomas goes into the receiving position. $250 puzzle. You got the eye contact going? All right. Could we have 60 seconds on the clock, please? Here's your first word, and go.
Sitting, bench.
You got bench, right. Next word.
Sun, bright.
Yes, next word.
Scratching, itching, there's some poison ivy.
Well, yes.
Wow, jumping, pushing back the, what? Something fell down and you're pushing it up. You're pushing it.
Pass, next word.
Pushing your hair. Touching your body, taking off, stripping, undressing.
Undress, is it? Final word.
Yes, it's round. Oh, volleyball, bat.
Yes, that's it. Boy, Kim. Do you know how many seconds were left on the clock?
I don't know.
28 seconds. That means stupendous is what that means. That's very good. You stay right there, Sergeant. You don't take any baby steps until I say so. You all set? Oh, she's looking at the puzzle. All right, let's look at the puzzle. It's a $250 puzzle. Here are your 5 words now, Betty. Well, you all went through these. Dynamite. All right, these people undress to blank the sun or play volleyball, and they try to avoid poison ivy and blank benches. Betty, for $250.
Camper.
It is not. Brian Matthews, front and center, please. Now, just stay right. Wait a minute. The game's not over with you.
I just thought of what it is.
Well, don't worry. You may have another shot. Brian, 2 or 6? Which one do you want next? Number 2. These people undress to worship the sun or play volleyball and all the rest. What do you think?
I'm going to say nudists.
Is it nudists? That's it. Is that what your second thought was, Betty? What was the tip-off?
Undress.
Very perceptive. These people undressed to worship the sun or play volleyball, and they tried to avoid poison ivy and...
Cold.
Cold benches. And I liked the way Kim played volleyball. She took both sides. And which team won? The one on the right or the one on the left? It looked like the one on the right won. So anyway, that $250 goes to Brian's team. But the game isn't over with yet. You stay here. Betty, you come over and sit down. Don't worry about it. That's all right. You're not expected to know all those things. And now, Bruce, you come right down here into acting position. Now, since you guys have $350, if you get this puzzle, you'll win the game. It's a biggie for you. So could we have 60 seconds on the clock, please? Here is your first word. And go.
You're grinding. Smashing. You're squashing. No, you're putting something out. Drinking.
Pass.
Pass. Next word.
Chewing. Chewing a cookie. Swallowing. Eating.
Yes. Eating is it. Next word.
Shapely. No, it's time to meet your girlfriend. It's hourglass.
Yes. Next word.
Pass.
All right.
Right, barbells. Weightlifter. Weightlift.
Lift is it. Continue. You're now repeating, Brian.
Okay, you're stepping on something. You're squashing. You're putting something out. Pressing. Pressing wine.
He passed. This is the, well, okay, this is the other word that you haven't gotten yet. All right. You got all but 2 words. You can comment upon those. Eating, hourglass, and lift you did get. Those 3 words could win the game for you. We'll soon find out. $250 puzzle. If you guys get it, you win the game. Here are your 3 words. There's one of them, 2, and. She has a short blank and a blank on blank, and she says she keeps her hourglass blank by never eating anything she can't lift. What do you think, Brian?
Diet.
Time is up. Betty, come over here. You're back in the game. No more pantomime. We'll go back and forth. Here we go. Right this way, please. Back and forth until one of you gets the puzzle. Which blank you want next? 1, 2, 3, or 5?
1.
All right. She has a short temper and a blank on blank, and she says she keeps her hourglass blank by never eating anything she can't lift. Betty?
I don't know. Mae West, but how could it be Mae West?
Well, it's not, so don't worry about it. Now, Brian, 2, 3, or 5?
3.
All right. She has a short temper and a wait a minute, now don't say anything. She has a short temper and a blank on Kermit, and she says, oh, you know all the rest. What do you think, Brian?
Miss Piggy.
Is it Miss Piggy?
No way you can get that.
Oh, that's right.
Why didn't I say 3?
Why didn't you say 3? Because you didn't know where the key words were. And you're right, Brian. Until you got Kermit, there was no way to know that they were referring to that. She has a short temper, and let's see if we can fill these in. And a crush? What do you think?
Yes, so.
All right. What is number 2? It's a crush on Kermit. And she says she keeps her hourglass figure, I guess, by never eating anything she can't lift. And that means the game is won for Bruce Du Bois and Brian Matthews, of course. Congratulations to you, Bruce. $600 to you. Kim Rohbach, which is R-O-E-M-B-A-C-H. And we had to say goodbye to you, Kim, but you have $100 and some very nice gifts, and we thank you for playing. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's all right. You stay right there. When we come back, Bruce, you have $600 now, but when we come back, you and Brian can add to your winnings up to $10,000. We'll see how well he does right after this.
Some people come up here once a year. Say it's great getting back to nature. For me, this is a way of life. They think eating a natural cereal now and then is fine, too. For me, Grape Nuts makes breakfast. No added sugar. Nothing artificial. That's my way. All natural. That's Grape Nuts cereal. Wheat and barley. Goodness in every crunch. Now, there's no question Grape Nuts is right for you. The question is, are you right for Grape Nuts?
Moms, Jell-O pudding is easy to make but hard to remember for some moms. So we wrote this little ditty for you.
Try to remember to make Jell-O pudding again for me tomorrow, Mom.
Now for the big finish.
Okay.
Hey!
I'm finishing.
Remember, Mom, kids love creamy Jell-O brand pudding, and you'll all love our recipe for buried treasure in this month's magazines.
You've used it for years. Your family's used it. Now there's another reason to use it. It fights plaque. It's Listerine Antiseptic. Recent clinical tests prove that Listerine kills the germs that cause plaque, a germ film that forms on your teeth. And yes, it still kills the germs that cause bad breath. Rinsing with Listerine, in addition to regular brushing, reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone. Listerine fights plaque for better oral hygiene. It's in your bathroom cabinet. Use it. If you use antacids that don't seem to work well enough for you, or fast enough for you, maybe they're not strong enough for you. But today, there's double-strength Mylanta 2, the antacid that concentrates nearly twice the medication for nearly twice the acid-neutralizing power of any leading brand. So when you need an antacid, try one that's strong enough for you. Double-strength Mylanta 2, concentrated with nearly twice the antacid medicine from the makers of Mylanta.
Betty, you know these people that are out there applauding right now are sitting there in a nice air-conditioned studio, and they get to meet wonderful stars like you. You think it's easy to get into a show like this?
Well, it must be. You're here, Tom.
Well, it is easy. Johnny, how do people get in here?
Well, they have to get tickets, first of all. And if you'd like to be a member of our studio audience here on Body Language, just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tickets, Body Language at 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036. And here again is Tom Kennedy.
Thank you. You know, this lady is from Second City back in Chicago. When I said to her, we're going to sit here and chat before we throw it over to Johnny, I said, regardless of what you say, just make sure it's funny. And she did. You're something else. Now, gentlemen, as for you, you won $600 playing the game. And now, Bruce, you have a chance to add to that up to $10,000. So, Brian, you get down into acting position. Bruce, over here into receiving position. This time, once again, you'll have 60 seconds on the clock, but we're going to give you 10 words. And for every word you get, Bruce, you'll earn $100. Then when time is up, we'll give you a chance to transform the hundreds into thousands. Once again, if you see a word you want to pass on, you may do that, and we'll come back to it if there's time left on the clock.
Sounds good.
Okay. Could we have 60 seconds on the clock? Here is your first word, and go.
You're putting on a hat.
$100.
You're hitchhiking.
Good.
$200.
Pass.
Pass.
You're a writer. You're writing.
Pass.
Pass. Next word.
Around a curve, a bend.
Yes, $300.
You're shooting a gun, a gunslinger, a whole battlefield. Enemy. You're pouring tea. You're sipping tea. You're drinking from a coffee cup. A tea handle, a teacup.
Pass.
You're sleeping. You're falling asleep. You're going to bed. You're dreaming.
Pass.
You're lassoing something.
You got it. That's $400.
Stop. Hitler.
$500.
You're walking in something. A cupboard, a cabinet. You're taking a library.
Yeah, you said it late, but you did say it. Did you say library? You said it right after the buzzer. That was it. You got, incidentally, 5 words. Now, some of the others, library, he was signing an autograph up front there.
That's tough to get.
And the other one, you should have given him a little bit of, you said iced tea or whatever he was. It was a cocktail, actually. And with his little head on his little bitty hands, he was resting. He was taking the rest. But you got 5 words. That's $500. Now, Through the magic of body language, you can change 500 into 5,000. We'll give you 20 seconds and 3 words. If you get all 3 words, you get $5,000. If you do not get all 3 words, you'll still have the $500. Good luck. 20 seconds on the clock. First word. And go.
You've got your date, your girl. You're proposing.
100. You have 1 down and 2 to go.
You're on the floor. You're a dog. You're a cat. You're an animal. You're a little poodle, a little dog.
Pass.
A little. You're pouring. You're watering. You're gardening. You're a water bucket. Pail.
You almost. You had the S sound. I thought you were going to say it. He was sprinkling. Yeah.
Oh.
That was it.
Yeah.
And the other one, instead of for the animal, it was what the animal was doing. He was crawling.
Crawling.
So you didn't get that. You did, however, get your $500. Come on over here. We'll add up all of your winnings. Come on, Betty. We'll be right back. Good effort, though.
Freedom's the one that took the stick out of gum. And puts the fresh in your breath. Yeah, Freedom's the one that took the stick out of gum. And puts the fresh in your breath. Yeah, Freedom's the one.
Freedent gum not only won't stick to your dental work, it helps clean in between to freshen your breath while you chew.
Freedom's the one that took the stick out of gum. And puts the fresh in your breath. Freedom's the one.
Freshen your breath with non-stick Freedent.
Introducing Sara Lee's most perfect cheesecakes ever. Elegant endings.
You have my undivided attention.
New classic cheesecake. Exquisitely creamy.
Exquisite.
New chocolate chip cheesecake. Chocolate chip snuggling in cheesecake.
Snuggling?
And new pecan praline. Creamy, crunchy.
You're driving me nuts.
New elegant endings cheesecakes.
Sara Lee, I love it when you talk cheesecake.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
Bruce Du Bois has $1,100. See you next time on Body Language. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the Terry Velour warm-up suit, one of the Olympic souvenirs offered by Procter & Gamble in this week's coupon insert and at participating stores. Aspartame for fast, effective relief of minor arthritis pain without the side effects pills may cause. Aspartame's non-aspirin formula penetrates relief right where you hurt. Olympic Challenge 1984, one of the Olympic souvenirs offered by Procter & Gamble in this week's coupon insert and at participating stores. From Hickory Farms, where there's always something new, enjoy award-winning quality foods and gifts at over 500 Hickory Farm stores coast to coast. Make life easier with this Pulsematic Oysterizer with 5-cup container. Continuous feeds includes mini blend jar for quick single drinks. And Sunday Delight Florida Citrus Punch brand contains a delicious blend of 3 different juices, orange, tangerine, and lime. Nothing delights you like Sunday Delight. And a member of our studio audience will receive You May Get in Shape with Excel's Brutus Bench Squat Rack and Leg Developer, quality-made exerciser for the home, designed to make exercising a pleasure by Excel. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Body Language, a Mark Goodson television production.
Thursday. A modern-day samurai has Magnum take on a gang of thieves to save his honor. And on Simon & Simon...
How does she do that?
A dancer's life is on the line, with Rick and AJ swinging to a new routine of murder. Then on Knots Landing, Abby falls into a deadly plot.
I'm calling us murderers.
Thursday.
This is CBS.
Here's a big break for you on Tempos, starting from $66.99. We put the brakes at high interest with 7.9 financing on Mustangs. Here's a price break on new Thunderbirds from $87.99. Chance to win a used car for $99 down or $99 a month. We'll give you a big break on prices and payments, so what are you waiting for?
We want to be your car here at Serramonte Ford.